What's up everyone, it's Tin here from Tutorials Hub. Now in today's video we're going to compare ChatGPT o3-Mini against DeepSeek Air 1 to see exactly which model is faster and better at reasoning. So both of these models are reasoning based models, DeepSeek as well, and also ChatGPT o3-Mini as well, which is a newly released model. Now on my screen here below, which you cannot see, I have already a couple of prompts right here. So let's go with the first prompt, which is logical reasoning and deduction, which is just to see how the logical reasoning is working. Now obviously I cannot hit enter on both of those, but I can see how things are actually progressing. Now DeepSeek again is the faster out of these two. Unfortunately, I thought it would be the other way around, because ChatGPT o3-Mini was or is a really good and fast model. Now, obviously, we can see that DeepSeek is going more into detail on the reasoning, while the ChatGPT o3-Mini is directly answering. Obviously, it did the reasoning as well. And then directly answering. So we can see that obviously ChatGPT here is actually faster because it answered, immediately, pretty much after 11 seconds, which I thought, DeepSeek started before, but again, ChatGPT is a winner right here. So obviously, as you can see, DeepSeek, it goes into way too much detail here, which is really not that good. So let's go to the next one. This is the next one right here. So this is basically just like what comes next in the sequence. This should be fairly easy for both of those. Okay, so again, ChatGPT was faster, even though I clicked, I entered the prompt a couple of seconds later on the DeepSeek. But you can see that DeepSeek is a bit slower on that. Okay, so in terms of logical reasoning, I think DeepSeek is definitely slower, on a slower end. Now let's go with a mathematical and analytical reasoning, which is again just to see how it does at math. So let's hit here, let's hit here. Okay, so DeepSeek was actually earlier here. I think actually that the prompt here didn't went through. So let's see. Okay, yeah. So again, ChatGPT is faster here. We can see DeepSeek goes into more detail than ChatGPT. So that's something that I wanted to tell you. So if you're looking for a more detailed way of describing things and reasoning, I think DeepSeek is better, but ChatGPT again did this in a second. So in a second, which is really much better than DeepSeek. So let's go with common sense and real world reasoning. So as you can see, we have a classical here. If you drop a glass and it shatters, it is the cause gravity, the fragility of glass, or both. So let's see about that. So again, it's reasoning. Okay. Again, much faster than DeepSeek. So again, we clearly see here that, DeepSeek has some difficulties right now. I'll go with a new chat as well. But we can see the difficulty on the DeepSeek side of things. Now let's go with the coding. I really like the coding tasks. So let's go with this one. So we have a Python code, which we want DeepSeek Air 1 and o3-Mini to fix this code. So we need to identify the missing base case for negative numbers, basically. So let's go here and let's go here. Okay, so again, negative numbers, that's it, right? We got the immediately we got reason about factorial function bug for a couple of seconds. Again, much faster than DeepSeek. DeepSeek is still going. So let's see what DeepSeek will give us here. So I think in terms of DeepSeek, it's really good. The reasoning model is really good. It's not fast, but it's really good because you can clearly see, okay, you know, this is how we got to a result, right? So that's something that can be really handy, and this is something that ChatGPT doesn't really go in, you know, too much detail. So I would say ChatGPT's like o3-Mini has a downside where it's not going into too many details, so you don't really know how it got to this point, right? Which obviously DeepSeek is slower, but it will give you a correct code. It will give you more details, right? So that's something that I kind of saw, you know, when comparing these two. Okay, let's go to the next one, which is, let's go logical puzzles with a code. So we have logical puzzles with a code, which is this right here, and then we can do this right here. So this is just to see how it is based on the logical puzzles with code. So these are like puzzles with code. So let's see how this will go. Again, a little bit delay on the ChatGPT prompt right here. Actually, I think it didn't went through. So yeah, so that's I don't think that's yeah. So as you can see, wow, this is not even a second, like. And you can see reasoned, you can solve this problem efficiently by using XOR operator. That's true. So we got the answer immediately, and then we're still on the thinking side of DeepSeek. So I would say, so by the way, this is a free model, o3-Mini. I'm not even using the highest or the smartest model. So yeah, keep in mind, it still is better in terms of deliverability and in terms of you know, how fast it is. Or actually, I would say deliverability on DeepSeek is a bit better because it gives you like the whole context. ChatGPT does not give you that. So as you can see right here, we can see that we have that XOR. Yeah, that's the truth. So let's see. So this is going to be the last test. Let's wait a little bit until DeepSeek is done here. As you can see, you're getting a pretty detailed overview, right? And a result, which is really good. So I wouldn't really say there's a downside in that. I would say ChatGPT has downside in that. So write me a code for snake game in HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So let's see how that goes here. So let's put this one, let's put this one. Okay, so DeepSeek is still thinking. ChatGPT is pretty much giving us the entire game here. As you can see, I will also run this game in HTML editor just so you can see how that looks like as well in this one. So let's just go that. So let's see how it will pan out here. So obviously ChatGPT much faster again. So let's see how it runs here. Okay, so we say game over here immediately. So we're not even playing, which is a downside, I would say. Let's see the snake game from DeepSeek here. So obviously, yeah, we got it pretty fast on ChatGPT, but I really like the fact that you can run HTML in DeepSeek, so you don't actually have to go to the HTML editor. I didn't know that until now, which is really great. So let's see. Okay, it's still generating the code again. DeepSeek is painfully slow, but let's just see, you know, if it's better in terms of running HTML code. Now obviously that part is really great that you can run HTML code. We don't have that right here. We can edit the code, but yeah, we don't actually, yeah. So let's see if we can run it immediately actually. Yeah, we can. Okay, so we can play the game here. We cannot play the game here, so I would say DeepSeek did a better job at the game, you know, because the game on HTML ends immediately, which is kind of odd for the ChatGPT. So yeah, so basically I would say if I have to draw a conclusion here, I would say DeepSeek much better at deliverability in terms of like the context, much more details, but way slower. ChatGPT better at, more efficient, I would say, but again, less details. So I would say DeepSeek is better here, I would say, in my case, just because I like to have, speed, but also I like to have how it got to that point, right? The explanation, which, for ChatGPT, if you like things fast and more efficient, ChatGPT is much better, and o3-Mini is a much better model. So yeah, that's what I would say. That's my conclusion. Comment below if you tried these both models and what do you think about it. I would love to see what you guys think about it as well. Check out some of our other videos on our channel, and we'll see you in the next video. Thank you guys for watching.